hello, you don't need to now talk through what I'm clarifying you're now going to go and get a citation for. You're going to go and get a citation that shows that an angle is not two straight lines meeting at a vertex.
Yes, I'm going to post the definition of what a vertex is. Correct.
An angle is two straight lines meeting at a vertex.
Is anyone in this room willing to demonstrate celestial navigation on a flat Earth to me?
It can only be done by taking angles from a flat plane.
I mean, I learned how to do it when I would, what most of y'all would have been in high school. That's about the age I learned how to do it and successfully.
Really? How do you get an elevation angle off a curved surface?
I apologize. You're upset. Loosen your panties.
I'm not upset.
Okay, Kiwi, just my friend. I'll try and put it to you in a bit softer tone. So, you say you understand how celestial navigation's performed. You've done it for a while, so you appreciate that. You start by measuring an elevation angle to this celestial body that you're going to use to navigate with, right?
Yes.
You understand that you measure an angle.
I mean, technically, you start with checking your index errors and setting up your equipment, but skipping all that, yes, you're completely right.
Measuring an angle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's two straight lines then?
No.
Sorry,
a vertex doesn't require straight lines.
Just 1 second. I say you're measuring an angle. You say yes. I say that's what you do in celestial navigation. You say yes. I say it's two straight lines. And you say no.
Right. A vertex does not necessarily require two straight lines.
Do you want to cite that, please?
Sure. Euclid Book 3.
Sorry, that's not a citation. Do you not know what a citation is?
Oh God, you actually want it? Okay, I will.
Sorry,
find
do you know what a citation is? You acted shocked when I said, "Can I have a citation for that?" You named a book. I said that's not a citation, and then he said, "Oh, you want a citation for it?" Like you didn't understand the first time what a citation was. Do you know what a citation is? Hello?
That uncomfortable silence.
Hey, why don't they do short distance observations over the Earth to disprove the radius?
Guy? Is this the same guy?
I apologize, Nathan. I was trying to find the citation for you. Give me just a moment. I will post it. Please stand by.
Thank you. A citation that says that an angle isn't two straight lines meeting at a vertex. Sorry, you don't need to talk through me clarifying what you're going to... Hello. You don't need to now talk through what I'm clarifying you're now going to go and get a citation for. You're going to go and get a citation that shows that an angle is not two straight lines meeting at a vertex.
Yes, I'm going to post the definition of what a vertex is. Correct.
An angle is two straight lines meeting at a vertex. Sorry, we don't seem to be meeting in terms of what you're now going to cite. Your citation is going to back your assertion that when you measure an angle, I say that's two straight lines meeting at a vertex. You say no. So you're now looking for a citation that says an angle is not two straight lines meeting at a vertex. That's what you're getting citation for, correct? It's like pulling teeth.
Nathan, 2 slides of Master B for the audience as he comes back.
Vertex, plural, vertices, is the point at the intersection of any two linear constructions, either a line, line segment, or ray. Okay, that's my understanding, clarified by 10th. Thank you very much. Guy, this isn't going well. We're measuring angles with sextants. This is step 1 of celestial navigation, and We're not meeting at minds. We're having to go through steps of the Socratic method in terms of what an angle is. Now, within a few seconds, several of my panel members have managed to dig up precise definitions of what an angle is. It's
citation in chat for you,
perfect.
Nathan, right now. Go ahead.
Perfect.
We're
Thank
really
you very
arguing what an angle is,
Survey
really?
Vertex, including how you get the angle measurements from non-straight lines. Now,
Thank
can
you.
we move back up to sextants? Is anyone in this room willing to demonstrate how?
Sorry, Guy,
we're
we
not
haven't.
going to.
Guy. No. We have to have a little look at your citation first. What does it say? Can you read
All
it
right,
for us?
cool. So you're just going to mute me? Go fuck yourselves.
Sorry, Guy.
And QE, you're a
Nobody's
bitch.
muted you. Nobody's muted
No,
you.
go
You just-
fuck yourself.
It's just run
What are your
away.
feelings,
So
bro?
we've got to the point where we get his citation, and then he runs away.
Was it the Wikipedia link? I'm in Discord to check.
Yeah, let's have a look. Is he
All
not
right, I'll
cited
present it.
anything? Let me get it straight. When I asked him to tell us if he knew what a citation was, he didn't answer, and he's just sent an entire wiki link. Is it something in
'Cause he
quotes?
didn't know.
Is it something in quotes?
No, it's an entire wiki link.
So he did not know what a citation was. So he's rage quit based on, I'm trying to send you a quote citation, and what he's actually sent us is a link to an entire passage. There's no quotes around anything. There's nothing to reference. We can't now go and say, so your citation says X between these two quotation marks. We just got to go through this entire piece of shit and decide what he thinks references his point. Well, wanker.
Yeah,
That's
it's in
why he
Master,
left.
I just put it in Master B.
I've got it up, John, on screen. I'll read it for you because it's just done himself in the first paragraph. It's straight wiki thing. In geometry, a vertex, often denoted by letters such as P, Q, R, S, is a point where two or more curves, lines, or edges meet. As a consequence of this definition, the point where two lines meet to form an angle and the corners of polygons or polyhedra are vertices. Two lines. Let's see.
And they
So
meet.
what he appears to be doing, he's appearing to, I think Nathan caught it when he asked for the clarity of what the definition he was going for. He's using vertex, but that's not the angle. You can have a vertex between curved lines, but you're not going to get an angle created at that vertex. You need the two straight lines at the vertex to create your angle.
There was another okie doke.
An elevation
that he
angle.
tried.
Makes a difference.
Language, yeah.
So he's measuring an elevation angle, and part of the elevation angle is a vertex. So he's saw a little Weasley way of going and redefining what an angle is by defining what a vertex is. Oh, that's smart. No wonder he ran away.
But
Because he wanted to go straight past his definition into us getting asked questions from him. Well, posted it, not a citation, just a great big wiki link. And now we're going to move forward with me questioning you on what a flat earth does. Now let's have a read of your citation. You're going to mute me. Bye-bye. Yeah, we're going to read your citation.
Classic
For a vertex.
Nathan.
It was a classic rage quit.
Nathan, what it was,
I just want to ask.
Hang
Hold on,
one
go ahead,
second,
Brian,
John,
and then John.
please.
Go on, John. Go on,
Yeah.
Brian.
What it was is when it came to step one, which was elevation angle, right, using a sextant, marine sextant, which means using the surface of Earth, height of height correction, all those things. When it came to that, he wanted to jump straight past that and go into the absolute total horse nonsense that he has in his mind works in reality. He wants to get past the actual practical thing that you have to do and have to pre-assume, which is the Earth has to be flat, to go and go straight past all that and straight into globe maths that he can't prove, that we would destroy anyway.
Yeah.
On screen again, I've got it. Look, so if you scroll down from the vertex bit, it then goes on to angle. The vertex of an angle is the point where two rays begin to meet, or where two segments join or meet, where two lines intersect, cross. Could be a little ambiguous at this point, or any appropriate combination of ray segments and lines that result in two straight sides meeting at one place.
So when he goes, so below his do-si-do definition of vertex, he's got the definition of what we asked him to go and define, which was the angle he measured.
Bingo.
Oh, right.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. So, what was his position exactly? And can anyone
like say back his argument that he was trying to put forward, or was he just agreeing with us and then saying, no, we're wrong?
He
You
said,
don't need 2 lines for a vertex.
No. I'll paraphrase the
I'll show
trick he
you on
attempted,
screen
John.
if you want.
I'll just paraphrase the trick he attempted. So we are saying, in order to measure an angle, specifically an angle, then you're going to need 2 straight lines. One of them's the baseline. That's flat Earth. He's saying, you're wrong. An angle doesn't need 2 straight lines. Oh, is that so? Why? Well, because an angle has a vertex, and that vertex is defined as so, and a vertex doesn't need 2 straight lines. Therefore, an angle doesn't need 2 straight lines. Therefore, I can get an elevation angle measurement from a curve. That was his position.
And then his citation contradicted that.
Yeah, well, his citation that below vertex was a definition of angle. And when I specifically asked him, what are you going to get a definition of now, vertex or angle? He didn't respond. He stayed silent and someone else piped up.
I did it for him. I did all the bloody work. He sent a wiki link, and I've just found the bits that relate to vertex for him, and then angle. And all of us have actually demonstrated his, what do you call it, switchy root chocolate or something. Because it's here.
The okey doke.
Okey doke. Now that's the definition of a plum.
No, that's too kind. Because this is malicious.
Yeah, you're
what's
right.
happening here? He's not a plum. He's not misguided. He's not just not getting my point. This is deceit. He's trying to mug you off with this bit, so you accept that in the definition of vertex, which curves can include for vertex, right? That it's got curves in, and that's sufficient for you then to ignore the actual definition of the vertex of an angle, which requires 2 straight sides. And that was
No, it's a fallacy. It's a fallacy. Taking part as true of the whole. What's that fallacy called? God damn.
Composition.
Fallacy of composition.
Fallacy of division.
You've got it. Fallacy of division. Right. Well, because angles have a vertex, therefore my definition of vertex applies to all angles.
What's the chances?
okay, after you, Brian, go.
Say, what's the chances that somebody connected to him or him and others involved have written part of this wiki page to support themselves? They're writing up their own references. But you can do that.
Well, they do it very badly, Brian, because they just did themselves over there. That's a wig snatch.
All right.
Yeah,
So let me round it off the way I'm seeing it.
Now go on, 10th.
Okay. All right. With all due respect, because I love S.C. Montreal, he came in saying he doesn't like the Sexton argument because the anti-flat earthers / globers at times will say that's our math or that's our books. Then we went through with him back and forth, and perfectly timed, as if Providence was here, this guy comes on. He says, I was doing this before you guys were in high school. Oh, wonderful. An experienced navigator going to talk to us finally. I mean, we had Protothad and all these guys who fall apart when they come here. And now we got this guy who's been doing it since we were in high school, before we were in high school. So that begs the question that he's experienced. He knows his craft. He knows the sextant, all the operations, which he
What year we were in high school?
Yeah, well, hang on, before we go there, he talked about the index correction of the instrument itself, and then you're going to have the other corrections to get true altitude, including dip and so forth. So I was tracking with him. I'm saying, good, at least someone who knows something about what I've been researching here for over 2 years. And then he says, I have a citation for you. He brings up, finally, something that's not a citation that Adam has to do the work for. But the minute, and when everyone listens to the show again, the minute he brings up the greatest proof he's got to destroy the Sexton argument, he says, there it is. Now I want to ask another question before we even look at it to see if it's true. He ran away. SC Montreal, they run away from proving the supposed proof they have that the Sexton can work on a globe and its globe books. You see how chicken they are. They don't stand a chance with an elevation angle.
Right, it's because you can't get an elevation angle measurement from a curved baseline. No matter how you define vertices, the angle's always going to be two straight lines. Flat Earth required. With that, I'm going to say another huge, massive, enormous thank you to both Discord and G+ panels for making today's after show possible. And, of course, a massive thank you to all of you in either Nathan Oakley 1980 or Nathan Oakley Premiering Streams for hopefully smashing the super chat, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, joining as a member, hitting the thanks button, smashing the PayPal link and all that good stuff. I've been Nathan Oakley and I will see you all in the next one.